Hello, ladies and gentlemen, viewers all over the world. Thank you for watching the last episode we just dropped on YouTube. Hope you all have a wonderful time. Today, we're going to be having a wonderful topic titled The Rising Insecurity in Nigeria. I remain your host, Only One Emero. All right, so we're talking on a topic today titled The Rising Insecurity in Nigeria. So, over to you, my co-host. When you hear the word The Rising Insecurity in Nigeria, what comes to your mind? No, I just know. I don't want you to define for me. When you hear insecurity in Nigeria, which particular name do you always enter your head? Be wet.
Na Boko Haram. Na Boko Haram.
What is enter your head?
Boko Haram.
You always enter your head.
Police.
Yes, so thank you.
So,
Thank you. The police and they be the Boko Haram for the time like this.
Abego, me normally marry here insecurity. Just enter my head. Fulani because
Now the Fulani.
I don't lie you. That was 3 days ago. What are they house? I just see one guy carry a cow. They pass my gate because he don't say where I see that kind of thing. See, not my area because in my area be done the turn or this estate. So for Fulani to carry cow pass, oh my, just they look the guy as suspect. I was around the time I come along gate. So just look the guy pass. You know kind of thing. So I understand that we all have a notion in Nigeria, but you don't even need to define insecurity again. Even the somebody who is not educated, illiterate, when you hear insecurity, he knows what you are saying. But what do you think is the major cause of insecurity, Alexa?
Like I said police.
Okay, you said police.
Yes.
So why do you think that police cause insecurity?
Well, I would like it. In many situations we have seen where there is maybe, I'll use where I am based.
All right. Where do you base? Wow.
Courts, thieves, and so on. The process, there was a time, as at last year, December, they were having clash. Instead of police to focus on those guys that were causing troubles, they were attacking students. They left town and came to where students were based. They were breaking into our hostels, arresting students at random. Instead of you to fight the source, you are fighting those that are even suffering
For their
from their
pockets.
clash. So it's not making sense. Make it make sense to me that I will call a police officer, there are thieves in my area. The first question that will come out of your mouth, they carry gun. Are you for real? Not one, not twice. I'm talking from experience. Like, are you actually asking me if they carry gun? They carry gun. When you are hearing the shooting, they are not there. They are nowhere to be found. But once the matter has died down, when you resemble thief, then they carry people, they are ready. It doesn't make sense.
Please let me say something before this video continues. Everything said on this video is called allegedly. Can no one say tomorrow they carry my wife go look for kiri.
But the thing is,
So what do you have to say?
the thing is, do you believe that the insecurity in this country is politics?
Okay.
It's politics.
Yeah, it's politics, right?
Yes, because now see politicians, now they endorse those Fulani men and
Bella, I want to ask you a question. If you look at politics, like you said, and you look at poverty and unemployment, which one will you say cause more insecurity?
See, when it comes to it, there's something my dad used to tell me that Abacha once said. He said any insurgency that lasts more than 24 hours, the government is involved.
exactly.
You understand? So this is Abacha is someone that was a military person and he became a head of state. So for him to have said that, he said that from somewhere. So I believe the rising concern of insecurity in Nigeria, politics, people. I believe there are people in the government that are actually benefiting from it, allegedly.
But there's something that my subconscious mind also told me. My mind told me that hunger will last past 24 hours na poverty cause am. Like, you know that kind of thing, like hunger will dey your belly. If you're hungry now, you know, say when you say I want to eat, there's a state of hunger that will happen to you. You cannot even pronounce I want to eat again.
Now
You just use your eye to find food.
Wetin cause the poverty?
This is
Okay.
it. Let me explain. Let me give you
Na
this
Tinubu
analogy.
cause your suffering.
Tinubu is not the cause of the problem.
Now, see, no be Tinubu, you don't dey right from the beginning.
But let me
The
give
boy
you
enter suffer, they blame Tinubu.
But the thing is, this country if country really get job for the youth, for the masses, at the rate of poverty no go be like this.
So you're trying to say unemployment is a major cause of insecurity?
Yes, now because
No, but what I think is, in as much as there's poverty everywhere. You understand?
Mm.
But why are we seeing this before now? Nigeria has not really. I think before now it was fairly safe. There has been poverty, but it was fairly safe. But I think since like 2015, 2014,
Since APC came to power.
that's when we started seeing this rise of insecurity. Before now there was poverty. So but then it's not like this. The killing has not been rampant. Let's take for example, in fact, it's the insecurity now that is bringing poverty into Nigeria. Let me give you an example. I was watching documentary when of some people in Castina. This man was saying he sells this was it manure now, fertilizers. Yes, that's what he sells. He said before now he used to sell more than 15,000 tons. Now he's barely selling 1,000 because why? Farmers are no longer going to the farm. So who will buy his fertilizer?
If na you go.
Thank you very much. So the insecurity is even the one bringing the poverty right now, the economic hardship. Because you are buying. Benue is known as the food basket of the nation.
Yeah.
Right now, Benue is on fire.
They never get bone now. Like.
You understand?
So,
It's
like,
on fire.
Like, there's something I want to say. Alexa, I want to ask you a question, but before I say it, I want to say something because I can remember back then when we were staying in Jedo. That was about more than 18 years ago. Mommy, they cook rice for like the house where we stayed that time. Not be like now when we stay first compound. That compound, all of us, the compound just like estate, everybody did together. I carried me and Destiny go the place recently. You know that kind of stuff. So we they cook all those rice for inside house, serve and come outside, spread mats for outside. Mommy go to tell us story of when the day, those kind of story we say we don't know before. You know, fear. I never get that thinking or say something go fit happen. But now inside my own compound where the fence, I don't be come myself for my veranda around 12:12. Unless say maybe I won't go up there for my back veranda, and that one they protect yourself. You know kind of stuff. So my question I want to ask Alexa, you are from the tribe of Isoko, and there has been a trending news in Delta State that Isoko pursue Fulani come out their area. So as an Isoko girl, do you think that is a smart move by the Isokos to pursue the Fulani after we saying that we are one Nigeria? So what do you think? Do you think that pursuing the Fulani out of the town is a better approach to the eradication of Fulani from the town? Because we all know what Fulani are doing in Nigeria. So what do you have to say?
I won't really say it's the best approach.
Okay.
But I feel it's yes, I
safer
use
one.
safer with
It's the safer one.
allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Those people have no conscience.
Well, but normally you're not supposed to use allegedly for that one.
No.
They get-
No. I
You-
get why
you dey
I
fear
talk
kirikiri.
allegedly.
this word
That's why you say
allegedly.
Fulani lock you up.
This serious.
Bro.
No.
Alessa, this word of allegedly, me I know they like am. I know they like. When I fear and I make people they put that
No,
word.
there are reasons
Now wetin
why
dey really
I
dey
like
happen?
Bro, calm down.
Now wetin really dey happen for this life?
We are getting somewhere. These people have no conscience. Based on if you have an issue with a Fulani man, and please, they are mistaking Fulanis for Hausas.
Yes, they are two
Hausa
different.
people are
and nice.
actually very
Okay,
nice
okay.
people.
I was up very nice. So
They
which
are very
state?
nice
I want to know which state. This is what I asked that. Which state the Fulani them when they come? Because
Fulani, they no
let me
get-
say something though.
They don't-
Yesterday, I was with one of my boy from Sokoto. He came to meet me at night around 11 o'clock. He said, "Baba, my people know the village again." No. I say I don't understand. He say his wife and his children and his mama they don't run come out for village go inside security yard. I say you be Sokoto, not be you be Fulani. Yeah. So I want to know which state really get the Fulani.
Castina is a food and need state.
Okay.
Some are coming
See,
from Chad.
To be honest,
because I know many are coming from Niger and Chad.
Niger and Chad. Actually.
Yeah.
Fulani they are not from Nigeria. They don't even get state for this country. They are bush. Listen, I'm from Middlebelt.
Yeah.
Like we said before when I small that time, we dey see Fulani for our bush everywhere. It just be like the way they be for Benue State. But we overpower them, we pursue them. You know, they will take our land before.
So
Understand? Fulani they no
they
get
never
state.
attack your state recently now.
One
You
part of my
there they
state.
do all right. So yeah, you don't go down and go fight.
Me, and the fight now be this. I don't get power. Okay, but if you want me to fight for my state and for myself, make government legalize gun for everybody. So that
That
as they
was
know,
another problem.
yes, since they don't want to provide security for us, we go fight for ourselves.
So I want to ask you something. They should legalize gun.
Yes.
If they legalize gun, in the next 4 months, how do you think this country is going to look like?
But
It go better because
let
we
me
go
say
keep-
something. Let me
it
say
go
something to
better.
that aspect.
It go better,
Let
to
me
be
say something to that
honest.
aspect. Alexa,
Robbery.
You get no.
Alexa.
Forget about
Robbery
the.
will take, wait, calm down. Robbery, unnecessary murder, missing people
okay.
will be rampant.
Okay.
Unnecessary killing
That is what
Okay.
you
will be
think.
rampant.
That is
It's
your
not
own
what I
thinking.
think. It's
It's
actually
what
what it's
and
the human
the
mind.
Okay.
It's actually, I'm sorry, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the human mind.
Yeah.
But do you
At
believe?
this point where you know that a gun is legalized,
Mm.
you might not have that mentality. So the next person next to you, he go get issue with you, he go crack gun, he go shoot am. There's a story that was trending on TikTok for a while. The guy asked me, why did they kill the boy? The boy went to collect his laptop money from the girl, the man's daughter that was owing him.
Mm.
The father said, get out of my compound. When they do hide the boy body, bury the boy. They bury the boy, they connive with DPO, bury the boy. When they investigate, bring out the boy body.
But allegedly.
He lie say, yes, so alleged. It's a story on TikTok. We don't know how true
I
it
not
is.
deal.
He lie say na he pikin boyfriend. He don dey pursue am. The another story where they talk na thief. Why? Because the guy had he had a licensed gun and he believe
Alexa,
Nah,
let me say
listen. If
Okay.
everybody get gone now, maybe the boy, family or friends, if they get to know, so okay, see what happen
He
before
never
they
talk to one
everybody.
that.
Yes,
He
now
never talk to
that's
fight
why be for
that.
America now.
You think he's
Okay,
safe?
forget about okay, everybody no
Fly
get gone,
bullets no
but
go kill people.
bro, everybody no get gone for this Nigeria. But
Okay,
if you know too
now,
much,
let's answer that question. I will not say that Nigeria should legalize gun, but also I will say you are using a USA as an example. I think over 14 states in USA have legalized gun for their citizens.
But then we
No,
only
listen,
hear,
no, let's happen. We hear cases that happen in USA,
Yes.
but yet people are still living fine and good.
And before,
You that is a black man that is going to knock at a white man's door without having a business with that white man. Definitely you must be looking for something. Do you understand? Now let's come to Nigeria.
So
You are saying no.
you legalize? You are
No.
you are
Now
justifying
I'm not
racism.
justifying it. I'm trying to let you know that if everybody is having gun in this country, who they come they fear, who they go they fear.
exactly.
Listen to me, oh. Now, if you are coming to somebody's house, there was something that happened recently when I was in 100 level. No, not 100 level. Before I ever enter 100 level in the current school I am that time. I was 2017, 2018. I was in Abraka, Desu. So the hostel I was in, there was this boy that the boy not they go anywhere for the house. He would just come. He say in a student. Students, you know they go school. That period I was pursuing for admission on that school called Fupri. So I know they go. I go class like that. I just say I basis I'll come out this school. Man, just focus. Before I know like this, this guy will just walk out. Big, you not go school today. Big, you not go today. One particular day that travel come worry. The dad say they were travel come worry. They come and say they cash and say they thief for the everybody room for the hostel. Because why? I'm like a stumbling block to him. Are you getting my point? Now another scenario happens similar to that issue again. But because of time, I will not share that story again. But what I'm trying to say is that if you get gone, me won't call Rob, you know, say you get gone. I will really prepare welcome with you. If you look at the rate at which, it seems people are not listening to the news. In only just alone, over 1,000 people have lost their life. That can be recorded. That can be recorded that they found their dead bodies. There are some that decay in the soil. If you go to only Benue State now, Makurdi, the massacre was there. As of when VDM went there, very dark man, they discovered 176 live bodies that they can be buried. Others are burned to ashes. Many have yet to be
Now
discovered.
tell me,
Now
those
let me tell you,
Fulanis.
do you think that in Delta states, the number of kidnappings we have in this state, if you equate it to only one state that Fulani has attacked, is even more than the one that has happened in the whole Nigeria. The only thing that you can tell me that will happen if we legalize it is highway robbery. Many things that happen in highway robbery is not even killing, it's snatching of properties. Maybe they will collect your car or leave it for there.
Exactly.
You understand? Now, I prefer to say they snatch my car, than say I will just sleep on night or on my house like this. I go, yes, say, you don't bust, so everybody they run, oh. Yeah, you know where you run, they go.
Bro. And if they legalize the gun, to be honest, you see all this bad government, it will end. You don't understand?
no,
It go end.
that's not true. I don't
It go
believe-
end because they go to
I
fear
don't
say if they
believe
no provide job for the masses, but they will come for
I
them.
don't believe that. But then, like I said, when you listen to the US news, for example,
Yeah.
you see gunfights everywhere, shootouts everywhere.
Without gun in this country, the
Nigeria
fight
would
no
never
dey.
legalize now.
Fight
We
no
know they
dey.
get gunfight.
And you know why? Wait, I know those people are more civil than us. You understand? And you know, there's something that my father tells me. A black man who pretends to be a white man is harsh and wicked. So we cannot just pretend to be. If we pretend to be them, is we'll see
See.
worse than what they are seeing. Trust me.
Abeg make dem provide gun for
A
everybody
white
because
man
what
pretend
about
to
the
be a black
Fulanis?
man. He will still also be worse and wicked. What's your part talking?
Sure.
Because I don't
Who dey
understand.
provide gun for Fulanis? Who dey give dem gun? Who dey take dey kill innocent people?
Can I say something? Can I say something? You people forget that we are Nigerians.
We are Nigerian, we are black men.
Na the same Nigeria we dey na government dey provide gun for Fulani. Person wey dey bush dey carry AK-47 dey kill people.
Allow me talk. You forget that we are Nigerians. We are Africans. We are triggered. Our emotions trigger faster. Our anger, our see
Oh God.
na you dey feel say security go dey okay o. Na me wey dey here. You po know me say even without anything, my body dey hot.
No be for where
As
guns
you
dey.
dey calm down, I'm trying to tell you something.
They put gun for your chest, you
No,
calm down.
imagine you have a gun.
Okay.
Imagine I have a gun.
Imagine
Okay,
you have
there
a
was
gun.
in my hostel we
Yeah,
caught
yeah.
thief.
Yeah.
I came outside, I saw people crying.
Yeah.
I look the guy and say, like say you enter my house, you caught thief. I beg you. You for pity me. He did madam no na. I say oga they go see you go choose make dem break your leg or make dem must break one part of your body before you comot here.
You go burst him head.
Calm down. Imagine say I get gun.
No be thief.
Imagine say-
No be thief.
Imagine
Wetin
say,
Bible talk?
listen to me, listen to me now.
I don shoot am.
Imagine
thief,
now
na
say,
thief.
He wait na he brother he go and his house was not far from our hostel o. He brother hear say na this hostel dem shoot. Dem come say
They too get gun.
talk okay this girl joy shebi dem don come as you shoot me my daddy no go rest so my daddy go carry him gun.
You no go prepare yourself.
Yeah.
That is why you go get gang.
Your partner military man abi.
my daddy no get chill o na God say make he no join me if that man join
Okay.
me oh God
Nah,
sorry
you dey
for
say
us.
imagine say wetin you dey talk just now.
My daddy
Imagine
dey
say
let
no
me-
wait
my
now
daddy
I
dey
wan
let me
answer
dey
your
know.
question.
My daddy dey let me dey know say okemena no let me go jail because of you because
Okay.
of boy.
Nah, imagine now say that particular boy wey you break him leg or wey una allegedly break him leg
He no break am.
that boy get brother wey be say he did that sin wey that thing dey happen. You don mark your face now you spearhead the breaking of the leg.
Yes.
That boy now come mobilize come meet you and you hold your side. Just imagine how that thing
When
go
I
be.
hold my
No,
side,
like this now you hold your
calm down now.
because why I'm saying this. No,
When I-
let me learn. Why I'm saying this thing that during one of my classmates was telling me that say man anywhere you see that they beat thief, I better not put your mind o. But that was then. Yes, they will catch you for my area. Allegedly, I blow your head.
You go burst your head. Na thief. Because if that thing come to your house, bro, you no go sorry
because
for you.
You no go understand this thing
Sorry.
until it don happen to you. Yesterday the boy just come. Enter my guy house. They packed. Day for yesterday na it happen. They catch the boy yesterday. And then when they talk to me, they smile. They look me. Oh, but the smile wey they go the bunching allegedly you understand? So me, I feel that all these things. That my friend told me that when they caught a thief, so one woman was saying, "Me they kill him, me they buy him, me they do this, me they do that one." He said, "In just they quiet." He said, "Cause I say from across that place, about 4 boys they wash." He said before in that the same night, they buy that woman, buy her full family.
Why?
He said him now will go follow set tire for that boy neck when they burn the boy. During that era when they burn thief. He dey enter mechanic village one day. Now he just see some group of boys call and say, "Hey, make it come." As he come, now they carry am put for inside drum. Let's make it enter that drum. He can't recognize the boys. So those boys now, the boys them brothers wey dey across that way you see them. They call am enter the drum. He dey inside the water, cover am, put block. They call boss bottle. Say if him remove that drum, they go shook your head die. It's now the women wey dey sell fish around. Now he kneel down, they beg all these boys. Go remove wrapper, say abeg. So as they release am with this sucky body, imagine mechanic village wey you know. And anything they run for that turn about, they run the country do. So now, you dey talk now say, if that boy hold his side now, as a gallant himself, as those boys call am, say, but no level. But we go buy for a year.
Yes, now.
You understand? No matter how it be, casualty must dey their side.
Yes,
There
now.
will be casualties, innocent people who have nothing to do with it.
Innocent people who have
Yes,
nothing to do with it.
people are going
But
to
if
die
Fulani now know say,
unnecessarily.
then they come
Even-
meet you,
Hey, Jesus.
and you hold your side.
Okay, even
They go-
now they no legalize God. Fly bullet no dey kill innocent people. E dey kill innocent people. So what are you saying?
You forget that we Africans, we don't have mess, we don't have
The best way to save insecurity in the country na to legalize gun so that if the enemy dey come meet you,
Okay.
instead go dey fear you guide the enemy guide before.
Enemy-
Okay,
If they legalize gun for Benue people now.
Let me ask you, Alessa, now. Now you are saying they should not legalize gun. They should not legalize this thing. Which we are also saying that. Me, I'm not speaking for they should legalize gun. I'm just stating the fact that what legalizing gun would bring and what not legalizing it will also bring. Because I feel in a situation whereby somebody is blowing you and you cannot release a punch back, then you are at the losing end. So they should make it balanced so that since the government can't do anything about it, then we should take laws into our own hands. Now,
Exactly.
I want to
Protect
ask you
yourself.
Now you are saying they should not legalize gun. What is now the role of the law enforcement agency in the country?
Yes, that is why we need properly trained security personnel.
Okay.
First
For
of
this
all,
country.
Wait, calm down. I know the country there's a way it is, but there are some set of people. If it's to create another form of security, they should legalize. Instead of legalizing gun safe, they should allow we ourselves. I like using my hostel as example. Instead of us to pay vigilante to guide our hostel, we rather take turns guiding our hostel. As I dey, I get cutlass for house. 2, yes.
That is taking laws into your hands.
It's not taking laws.
If you wake up for night, no, listen.
Calm down, Solopia. Calm down.
Okay.
I have cutlass in my house.
Yeah.
At least if you are coming, there was a day that I saw somebody in my gate. They were shaking my gate. I just, hey, who be that? I just do crew for inside my house. The guy move.
Okay.
As I tell you the crew, another person here, and hey. He run. We no beat him. He no thief. At least we're able to threaten him. He was able to go away.
Yeah.
I don't know if you enter another place, they do the same thing. They should
So
be laws.
if he did not
There should be
run, what would you have done?
other
You would have caught him, Abi.
Cut him.
When you caught him, do you know?
The thing is I cannot cut
You cannot cut him because you don't have the mind to cut
mind
him.
to cut
There are some people that have that
I will
mind.
shout.
Now,
But
I was living in a
TV.
particular hostel when I was in 100 level. He knows Barnabas knows the hostel. When I was living in that hostel, one particular night I was sleeping. I just see my phone ringing. So because the girls where they stay different from where they stay. One of the girls was calling me, say, Iman, somebody's in the hostel. I mean, normally for night I don't sleep based on my work what I do. So I like somebody's in this hostel. I just cover my laptop. I just look because I'll be rubber mine. I know we get collapse near our bed. Just draw the collapse in my bed. As I just open my door, I see somebody in the road for the compound. Now I follow the person. The person they fly, now I cut the person leg.
Oh, Jesus.
No, listen to me. Now, the next day we see who really run am. You understand? We see the person. The person see me. I just say the person know the waka well. Me know that person I run am. Sure, you understand that kind of thing. But imagine say that person kpai allegedly. No, just imagine say that person kpai. No, I'm trying to tell you now. Would you think that the police would have tell you that congratulations for buying a thief or buying an arm robber? You took laws into your hands. So if it's not legalized that you should do it and you do it, then you have committed a criminal offense.
But it's a criminal offense. But do you know the law also still permits self-defense?
No, the law will permit self-defense until you don't dey front of judge. You can't know what you dey talk.
You would
Yes.
if you
9-1 guys, they sentenced to 76 years imprisonment for this country. I mean, una not hear am.
76 because of
the law is
750,000.
blind.
When we say the God,
The law is blind, so it's for
That
you
is
to
not the
prove
country
your
where we
case.
dey now.
So what you need to do now, you know, we just charge and bail lawyers. You go get better lawyer. Prove your case.
Prove
The
your
law
case.
is blind actually.
The law is blind.
Yes, it's blind. So once you prove that it's self-defense and
You
not
fit still get
manslaughter,
evidence. Make you
Now,
see the explain tire. Ask
bro,
Peter Obi.
the question is now, bro. The question is, okay, if una say make dem no legalize gun for the country now, wetin be the solution to Benue State now? Now government no go do anything, no. They no do anything, and they see they kill the
we have to
people.
hold them accountable.
Yes, we
Make people too dey die, they kill your brother for there. You go say you go
We
come
need
government
to-
accountable.
it's
Wetin be your gain inside?
There is nothing.
We are
No.
No. There is nothing.
What are you people saying? There's nothing, and people are dying.
So that is why they are trained army soldiers.
Yes, we need to
You
hold them.
dispatch soldiers there to defend
How
these
many-
people who are defending.
See, let me tell you something.
Create security agents.
But do you believe that
not security
those
agents, properly
Fulani-
trained, even if it's to bring them from outside the country to come and protect us and train these ones that we have.
they no go Nigeria don corrupt. Now the same army dey collect money. Do you believe that those Fulani
I want
wey
us to
come
understand
wait? May I say
something.
something? Do you believe that Fulani people wey come kill those people? They say about 2 army now escort them come the Benue State.
Let's
No be that one. No be money.
Allegedly.
Na wetin dey the news. Which one be allegedly? Wanna forget about the allegedly. That's how e be.
let's just do fasting and prayer.
You see, and now fasting and prayer. I say
Fasting and
Israel
prayer.
dey fight war, but we in Nigeria they do fasting and prayer for what?
Israel, you forgot that country is blessed by God. Though.
Okay, we in Nigeria no bless.
Calm down. You forgot that country.
But church for Nigeria.
Even if they are going against the laws of the Bible, God don already declare for them say they shall not lose a battle.
Okay, now Nigeria no.
They no get it.
Okay, wait. God no bless
So we should
Nigeria.
pray to God that
Wait.
God should come and defend
Okay,
God.
all the years where
He's the
we
defender of the
listen, all the
defenseless.
years where our papa when are small. Now, if we go church, pray for Nigeria. Now we don't dey pray for Nigeria, but Nigeria see
Na
dabalu.
because una no believe, una no dey pray for
Believe
una
everything.
heart.
Israel no believe in
But
prayer.
You are praying, but you do not believe what you are
Israel no
praying
believe in
about.
prayer. Now they
Okay.
carry gun, they fight
Okay.
their enemy. Instead of to carry gun, fight your enemy. Make your enemy no kill you. You say
No.
make fast na prayer. Okay, more they do fast na prayer for you now. Make Fulani people come corner. Your court them say that fast na prayer now go save your life.
Me on the normal day, everybody.
And you get come for this house, you no go shoot.
Me on the normal day, everybody knows I cannot run. So I just say, me, I'll just need that. Please.
Oh, but okay, now if you get gun for this house now, what time say your gun no go save your life?
Even me,
No,
if I
no.
get gonna see the fear to
There
go.
comes a time in a man's life when you are faced with a life choices that you have to do the unthinkable. Do you understand? One teacher, the teacher wear gun, where you take wear gun. Snake enter class. This woman leave past window. Normally, I no go believe that woman go fit fly window on a normal day. You know, they won't tell me, I no go believe.
But that woman get
now
for
window she
class.
fly come outside. She never pass through the door. And where she did to the door, just be like, she sit down near the door. So if now that's wrong, but she passed, she prefer to fly the window past the door. One of them tell you that she did the unthinkable. You will not know the extent to which you can do something
can't do
until you have been faced
something,
in
until you
it.
are sitting
Now, as today, like if like 5 guns there, say they tell us, say I'm about to that gate. If we don't negotiate through the window, say they not agree, bro, all of us go lock door, enter inside, arrange gun, no gun for hand.
Yes,
Now
now.
die now.
Sure.
Do you understand? So I'm not trying to say that any
That is
see
where self, that is
when-
where it's
no,
concept.
If government fail to
let me
protect
tell
you, when you
visit
protect
that one
yourself.
finish,
Self-defense.
you visit that one finish, make they still lock you up for 76 years. Say not be self-defense. Now Nigeria we did. What we're trying to say that it should be passed into the law. So that when you're doing anything, who they come will know say if this person where you go meet by you, no level.
Exactly.
You go even make 2 fight to stop all the time because you know say yes.
Yes, now.
Nobody when you want to go fight person, with the reason what that guy get for hand. Because imagine a person like me, I'll just go Italy, go release and watch Shaka Bula. If I do pay small person, I'll buy one like 4 or 5 million. I don't pay for the other collector.
But the thing is
Like,
that
only
people like-
once bullet they open war. Imagine they say, like,
People
Better
like
compassion.
People
Better
are
one.
people like me now that don't have strength. This your legalizing of gun are going to cost me. People like me. This
When you were talking about
You
train,
go train yourself.
you were talking
No,
about
it's not
train.
about
Your man go
personnel.
train you. If
it's
you
not about you. See,
You were talking
Fear.
about train personnel. Why can't you be a
everybody-
trained human,
everybody-
a trained
everybody-
Nigerian?
Everybody has the opportunity. If everybody has the right to join
Yeah.
the armed force,
Yeah.
to go and register and get trained. I don't have the mind. No matter how we feel like everybody can get trained, some people are not just in for it.
Do you think the law
I am
enforcement
not
in
that-
Nigeria?
I am not
do you
that
think that
strong.
the law enforcement in Nigeria is biased? Because what I'm
it's
saying,
biased
is
now.
what I'm asking, let me land. A particular military man, let me not call the angle he is, was having a conversation with me allegedly, and he said that when they were going to attack these guys, they will receive a call that they should not pass through this road, they should pass through here. And when they will follow that road that superior give them, they will be ambushed.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So it's a particular day, and it's the one that is heading this particular unit. It's after, so he has lost a lot of men. A particular day, he just said no. When the order came that they should pass through this route, he said no, he disobeyed the order, and he followed the other route. And guess what? See, the other day they finished a lot of these guys. They finished those guys. That was the army,
The commander.
They were successful in their work. So what he's trying to tell me that he said after that particular ordeal that day, guess what they did to him? They promoted him. That he should no longer be going to field work again.
Yeah.
So that he
You
will.
got the
So that,
office.
so do you think that the law enforcement is biased? Because if it's biased, that means Nigeria is in a deep shit. Now let me tell you why. Because
We know.
it cannot be biased at the grassroots level. It is biased at the superiors level. Now you're talking about training professionals, training this one. An army man was telling me the other day that when the Fulanis or these Hausa people comes to the barrack to learn to become army, when you see an honorable man or an Isoko man going there, they will go through rigorous training to become to wear that uniform. That's why you see our people that are army, they are really, really brutal. But if you say if Hausa person come or the person from the north, they will just tell them,
They got now
teach them how
push.
to shoot. Teach them how to shoot. Teach them how to shoot. They don't want to know about qualification, how to go. Teach them how to shoot. That's just the training they go. Teach them how to shoot. Now, we are saying things like this. Do you think that even if bringing people to come and train the grassroots army, grassroots police, it can change these things when the people who are passing out the orders are already compromised? What do you think is the solution?
That is why I said we need to hold our higher ups accountable.
How do you
How
hold them
many
accountable?
times?
No, let's begin. Because now, if you are telling me that you should hold them accountable by doing a video on Instagram and saying, "Hello, all right, this way." No, I want to tell you
We
because
cannot change anything.
I believe that. No, we are going there. But do you think that what form of accountability are you trying to hold the government? In what way?
There are many channels with which we can hold this government
How?
accountable. Yes, of course. We have freedom of speech. We can talk.
Speech.
For this,
Wait.
What of freedom after speech?
Eh?
Freedom after speech. Because now I'll tell you now. You fit just talk now, say, everybody for this studio, make we gather, we'll go protest. Talk say, we'll not go agree or we'll not go agree. Now you spearhead the protest. Remember, when they call now, say, but they want arrest, all of us go talk say, we did our own. No. You tell us, say, we won't follow you go big mass, we don't listen to protest to go to, they'll come pick you, leave us. You
they
understand?
go pick everybody.
No, listen, I want to tell you now, we can deny you at the forefront. So, because of that one, people know they feel the talk for the country. So, do you think that talking alone can change this level of insecurity in Nigeria?
Babu.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
When there
Let me
is-
give you
Okay.
an example. I remember in India, there was a time where rape was really on a high side. And then what
Don't forget what to say. Don't forget.
what these women did, or what the Ministry of Women Affairs did at that point in time was, okay, because the women, they were actually very vocal about this, and it attracted international intervention. The truth is, the government in Nigeria right now has found a way to actually silence us as Nigerians. So even if you check, just if not for the fact that we are talking about it, check the news channels, you rarely hear anything about this insecurity. It's not actually really said on the open. Now just with me and you, they talk out.
Government,
But-
they pay those people.
calm down.
No.
It's not really said in the open. The major news outlets, they have a way of controlling this information. But
Yeah.
if we can speak out, if
Yeah.
we can find a way to actually find our voice, first of all,
Yeah.
is to attract international intervention.
Yeah.
One. Second of all, two, we can as well still learn basic self-defense. This thing. I'm not saying we should hold gun, but at least
Wetin call-
basic
God.
self-defense.
You know, say what you they talk normally now. If now Benin boy there for that say we'll go kill you.
See, I
You
don't
know,
just talk.
you know, say-
How many
you
times
know,
people
say-
don dey cry, they talk for internet.
You know, say
government
like this
things.
now, eh? You
Baba talk.
you are. Do you know that many
God.
maybe because you've not been among the affected victims.
Exactly.
You
Or
know-
your family.
No, listen. Even if you tell me say one of your uncle do something, if you tell me say your papa want thing, no. If it don't happen to you, say you don't see the thing live, you call escape. Omo, now you go to tell say where Shaka Bula me you don't for keep for your
Na
house.
so e just be.
Do you
It
understand?
never affect you.
Now you are talking about the media. You are saying that we should hold this one accountable. I believe that TVC News, the thing that Tinubu get them. No, listen. Sarah reporters, I think Nasha will get them. They dictate. The government dictates what we give. If not be very
That
dark, my
is the
book go
problem.
Benue. I know lie for not know say that kind of thing for Benue.
Yes, because they don't
Do
cover
you understand?
am.
Because
I wish
those
very
news,
dark man no
I
go
was even surprised that even many top news channels they never project those news.
for where.
That's it, that was
Now,
the government has found a way
if
to
the
silence
government
our
is
voice.
sponsoring those news
hold
outlets,
government.
if the government is sponsoring those news outlets, what can your voice do?
Abi they wan even close down the
No,
internet.
Alexa, what can your voice do?
There is when there's revolution, lives will be lost. A lot of things will go.
Yeah.
See, things will happen. That is why I keep on saying, don't stop talking. Don't stop talking.
Okay.
Keep speaking out. If you go say you talk, therefore your brother go stand, he go talk. He go talk. You will.
But
there is
they go
no
fall
way-
down one.
Listen, there is no way one person is saying, another person is saying, another
See.
person is
This
saying.
part is
Listen,
not
another
coming
person
out.
See.
is saying.
Alexa, wait.
okay.
For the since how many years? Our forefather they don't talk, they don't tire. Our mom,
Is it
our
not
papa
so?
they don't listen, they don't talk, they don't tire.
Let's not use how many years.
Nothing,
Listen,
they no change.
in
It come be me and you come
2015,
talk.
in
Government cannot
2015
change if they no fight
because
them.
it seems that maybe
Government cannot
we've not been
change.
conversant with the news.
The
This
thing
this insecurity problem did not just start today.
No.
Now, if you look at it from 2015, there has been insecurity in Nigeria. But from 2015 down to 2025, it became very rampant. In 2016 to 2017, the Benue State Youth came out to protest massively in the state of Benue. They protest very. I think Kogi youth also came out to protest. I don't know, Kogi or Jos.
Just
They
and
protest
Nasarawa,
massively.
other side.
Like they were ready for even make police fight them already, but they protested very massively. Nothing was done. Now, if you look at what happened during NSAS protests, when people were doing these all kind of atrocities and the government find a way to calm the issue by giving money to the people that were heading the protest. Because I heard that allegedly, people they spearhead the protest, government called them, go on side, say, oh this one, protest quench. One guy was even telling me, I from DSC and Abat run reach Nayaka Junction like say na the street na front here they go. He say he run, you know they look. Say he go bullet the pass in front. He have to run for his life. Now I want to say something. Do you believe that there can be another way to resolve this aside from a revolution?
Yes, if we keep pali system in Nigeria.
What is pali system?
Now let me tell you what's pali system. Pali system in Nigeria is me wait na my guy. As na my guy, so anything we say, even though he's doing the wrong thing, because he's my guy, I deal with him, I guide with him. That's pali system. Now and that is what is actually killing Nigerians and what's silencing our voice. You just said something allegedly now that the people that spearheaded the NSAS protest, government called them go corner. That's pali system. Imagine say you dey go bank for
And the government they destroy the country now.
It's not the government. I've stopped blaming the government.
Who you got to blame?
It's us now.
Now you dey blame. They say now.
See, let me tell you something. Let me give you the simple analogy. Imagine you go to the bank, for example, now. There is a queue. And I'm working in the bank. Now, based on say you be my guy. My guyest guy.
You don't call this guy your guy. You don't call me your guy.
That one this thing there everywhere. No be only Nigeria. We are talking about insecurity of the country. No be pali whatever or no be bribe.
Based on say you be my guy, I will do one for you. That's the same thing. Now I'm an army official. You understand? I'm an army official. Somebody has come to report a case to me. Instead of me to investigate, do proper finding, because I know one or two persons that is involved. Now my guy. I will handle it with levity. Ignoring the person's plea. That is what is killing Nigeria.
Now, do you want what I just want to help me to do? All this grammar way you don't speak now. Listen to the question I asked. I said, do you think that revolution it can be on that way? Now, you say pali. Explain now how that pali will you explain? Will we solve this Nigeria problem?
Because first of all, people will stop when there is no pali system. People will start taking bribes.
Okay.
And people will start.
Because they should remove pali
Do you know why people are taking bribes?
Okay.
Do you know why?
See, by the time you use because of crayfish hand.
Bella, wait first. Alexa, what do you want to say?
Aside the revolution, everybody keeps blaming the government. Do you know? Wait, calm down. Most of our problem is not even
good government.
Okay.
We the grassroots. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm going somewhere. Okay. If I dey try arrange.
Women don't really think the women they think.
No, wait, man, tell you. You know why they see when they do this kind of thing? Why when they do this kind of thing? Let me tell you something.
Wait,
my own uncle was driving a politician's wife. That was early this year. I didn't even know what happened. No. Me and my guy will go do something for one court. We did court like this, do something. They call the talk say, they key somebody. They key somebody. I call they say who they key. They call the woman. Now one politician wife. And now my uncle, then he drive that woman. So me I call my mom say, you don't hear from after. Mommy I go tell me say, call Nure, which is mommy Eda's sister. Tell her say, see what happen. Make she convey the message in a soft way to Mommy's Eda's sister, which is the senior brother of the guy who died. Now go see what happen. They say they bridge them, they buy them for road. If you be that man picking, will be say, I'm about just bracket your path for road. Kill her just because saying they work for one big man wife. The big man wife won't account target, not kill the woman. The poor man where they drive the motor now not buy. The two policemen where decide the motor they kill the two of them. Plus this man, that is the 3 men, they lost their life. The woman where they come for, they carry the woman come out. Why not just bracket this motor, bust on the 4 tire, leave these 3 poor men, they live their life, carry the woman go now, kill 3 innocent souls. If you be that man picking, if like me they talk to tomorrow, see the dialogue with government, you carry your gun.
Yes, now.
Okay, that is where what I have to say will come in. We Nigerians, we are easily distracted.
Okay.
Yes. See where I'm driving at. We're talking, there was this girl that was trained when she was doing this 30 days rant.
Is there your mic being your mouth? Like
this 30 days rant.
Okay.
When I went to our comment session,
All right.
we are supposed to rant, but I was seeing Nigerians that were facing the same problem. They were facing the girl and insulting her. We are doing rants of 30 days about poor governance in the country, of how things are. The same people that were supposed to speak out for us, one bought brand new car, I don't know the car he bought.
McLaren.
What is his name? He's a streamer.
Okay.
Pella.
That's
this one is not a legend.
Now
Calm down, no, listen. calm down, listen.
They call boy by
If
motor, they
what
call
if-
Pella.
Calm down now.
Pella na
I'm going
person.
so-
I see something now. If I
No, if I
I'm
see
going-
them in a motor, like say that will not cause
I'm
controversy.
going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. He bought it. First of all, if people outside the country want to even defend us, they will not take us seriously.
Because of
Yes,
Pella.
because we are trying to fight the fact that
They are not
things are difficult. Wait, things are difficult. You are buying. Okay, instead of people to focus on the 30 rands challenge that we were doing, Nigerians' focus shifted from the content of the table to another one entirely.
Okay, I want to ask you a
Calm
good
down.
question.
Nigeria say if something is happening here now
Yeah.
that they are talking about this Benue killing, they will just bring up one unnecessary issue. We see that instead of us to talk about this Benue issue, everybody's focus will leave this important matter. They will start dragging another issue.
In
They are
your
easily
TikTok page, did you
distracted.
rant? Did you rant?
I rant. It was on my,
But
it's
where
on my
did you
page.
rant?
I ranted on
You
two
not rant?
videos.
Did you rant?
No, I didn't. I was not on TikTok.
Yeah,
I
I
rant.
rant. Now listen, in fact, I ranted. You understand? Now, in percentage is percent. So you are trying to say that the help Nigeria is looking for will not come from Nigeria, will come from outside Nigeria.
No, what we
Yeah.
are
No,
saying.
no. You are trying to say
when we
that
are
people
seeing-
abroad will see it
When
and
we are
come to our
seeing-
aid.
then look at this. There's no
I beg you.
country that is looking for change. That
Okay,
the change can
now,
come from within.
wait.
A change, see, for a situation to change from inside,
Yeah.
we ourselves inside cannot actually one where they chop kola nut, dey inside kola nut. But when you wan comot the worm, now the one wey dey inside the kola nut you wan take comot am, no be external force, you yourself go use your hand pick the worm comot. Or when bad egg wey spoil dey inside crate, when you dey buy the egg, you dey
What
check
are you
which
trying
now,
to
now.
explain?
We
Na the
ourselves
rant
cannot,
or the
we
protest?
we ourselves cannot, we cannot bring the main solution we are looking for, but we can bring the means
Now,
But
of
wait,
that
do you
solution.
believe that if government, if there is
before-
job, wait,
before
bro,
that,
do you believe that if there is enough job for this country, all this crime no go too much?
I believe that.
If
Now,
there is
hung-
no
wait,
job,
now
if there is
hunger.
no job,
I believe
listen
that
to
we-
me.
Wait, now hunger na make person dey
Look at
thief
it, I
o.
will not shoot
We-
about
we
my
have
mouth.
even
This one,
passed
calm
job
down. This one
part.
is not allegedly. Even if you provide 10,000 jobs for Nigerian youth, they will tell you they cannot receive salary. I am telling you, I'm speaking.
That's
What
truth
are you
to
saying?
That
Okay.
they will tell
They
you,
cannot.
I will
People
say,
there
I
to
will
work.
give you job. As I dey here, so I ready to employ like 4 workers. Big girls.
How much you go pay them? How much you go pay them?
They no go start from somewhere.
Start
They
from
no go
somewhere
start
as in
from
they no dey pay
somewhere.
us that na money. We go dey pay person 30,000 naira for month. That one na job.
That one
na job.
Truth dey talk. So
That one na job.
na the yahoo one dey give you work. When you wan dey do so.
We are not
when
talking
you
about
go
yahoo.
start
Yahoo na
life from
yahoo na
somewhere,
job. Yahoo na job.
you no go start life from
I don't
somewhere.
understand, bro. As in
You
for
wan
this,
just wake up
how much?
you wan make
Jesus.
money.
Ah, God, which kind of wahala?
abeg but you tell people more than dey talk
Women,
truth abeg.
truth as in.
Even it's not women
Okay.
matter. If you provide
Listen.
10,000 jobs for Nigeria, give them keke, bring them go say I be.
Keke na job. You dey talk about.
transportation money
some-
no dey. No go say money go come outside. Wetin una dey talk na.
How many people dey drive keke?
No,
Una dey
no,
see
no.
truth.
People dey drive keke. How much they dey
Let's-
make?
If you
They no
give
dey complain.
If you give Nigeria youth jobs, they will not work.
Inside the people dey complain.
We are
How many
not
people dey
going
make
to
am
work.
inside?
No,
See,
no.
to say person
So,
agree with
wait,
where they
bring the
say
keke
people
now.
get salary
Government,
work.
what-
If you tell me say you
wait,
pay me 100,000
when we say,
I go still
listen,
make yanga. I go say
listen.
I rather do my business than to work that
Good.
work.
Why they say make government bring job, provide job na keke na be the job wey you dey talk about?
Even if you give them office job, they will not
Now
work.
what? Keke
Okay,
na
one
wetin?
person, you say okay because say I go sleep, they no dey pay me 1 million naira.
Keke na source of
Okay,
livelihood.
so just wake up. No, now let's be sincere. Look at it. It's not.
Make dem go
because
provide the
it's
job
not
first.
nothing.
Make dem provide the job first.
Even
Where
if
the
you
job
see
dey?
50K work, you go do it.
Alexa,
If they give you 50K
Alexa.
work, you
Yes,
no go take
Alexa,
am.
please
I go
calm.
take am
You
na.
no go take am.
Why I no go take am?
Alexa, please
You no
calm.
go take am.
The 50,000
Alexa,
naira
please
job, you
calm.
know say dem go work, we work every day.
If I just being biased,
No,
even
no.
if they bring solution to, we Nigerians we will
They-
not accept change.
Listen,
Tinubu why?
We
Nigeria,
rather die and soak
Bro,
ourselves inside this
bro,
corruption of
Nigeria
it.
get
And that's where
money
the
to
problem is.
provide
It is
some
not
job.
the government. It is not the government.
Our
I'm
people dey
saying
travel
that
out.
it is
How much they pay them
citizens.
every
You
month?
go there, you go market. You dey see something like go dey tell you say na there the police and they say e there o, e there o, e there o.
The material wey dey produce am nko? The material wey dey produce the things, e no cost.
Okay,
Na
okay,
so.
okay. Let's say something. Let's say something now. Eh?
Una get rice, una dey import rice dey come the country. Una get this wrapper, una fit make.
No be government do am.
Nigeria. Una go dey import.
No be
Una
government
no dey buy am.
No be government be custom.
Imagine okay, you as a
Why is
Nigeria,
government
okay,
custom?
see Nigeria rice and look at I dey buy mango rice, Nigeria rice and mama goat. The difference is just 3,000 and
Good.
4,000 naira.
Wait, where the rice dey come
Why
from?
Nigeria
Wait,
rice go
wait,
dey
wait.
expensive like foreign
Me wait,
rice?
just-
Where the rice dey
me
come
wait,
from?
chill. Me wait, chill. let me say something. Eh? We said something about the rant. Eh? And if you look at this stuff, let me say something. Somebody was saying something that if you go to the northern part of Nigeria, there was a particular road that people, all these white men used to steal our lithium I think which mineral they not be lithium.
Yes,
If you see the road inside forest, very tarred road inside the forest. You not gonna even know say that kind of road dey. They get airports inside those thick forests where play the land for this country me and you dey. Do you understand? But the common road where farmers they pass, they go their farm is very, very spoiled.
Because government they benefit from
listen
those
to
people.
Me, listen to me. You are trying to say
Yes,
you are trying to say we should rant on social media. Tinubu came out to say, I don't watch social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. Now that kind of person, you think say your video they touch am. Do you know what it means? It like the day I stay one politician ask, I say the ask from Friday to Sunday. Not be say I don't want to go back. Or I miss my house because of my guy you go take not go fit take comfortable 100% house. But bro, you not feel when say person they wake you up the pop. Good afternoon, sir. What do you care for money? Like this will not be hotel risk. You not pay 1 naira. It is the lifestyle of the people are living. Jesus Christ, I see not so they happen for you. I used to drink cup. They carry the water, the cup, go wash your hands. They wash them again.
Wait till you call the man politician, Abi.
Where they keep cup?
Wait till you call the man a politician, Abi. Not be politician.
What I'm trying to tell you is
Nigeria
that.
road where they want fix.
No, I'm not trying to say.
Nigeria road that
I'm not saying they should fix the road.
Community will come
No,
outside that.
Alexa,
It's
that's
time
my
for
point.
government
Bring am in there. Cause they don't do what they talk about now.
Nothing like that.
Alexa,
Now
that's
they
my
want
point.
to do this
problem.
No.
We are our problem.
Alexa,
We
get my
are our
point.
problem.
Alexa, get my point. Alexa, get my
Oh,
point.
God.
If you are going to Agbo now, for instance, you're going to Agbo, for instance. Agbo is a 2 hours journey from PTI Junction.
Yes.
But right now, if you're going to Agbo now, you spend up to 4 hours on the road because of the bad road. Who travel Agbo will know. Now, that bad spot where really the Agbo, say you come down the drive on normal sandy clay soil. Now, bandits they attack people, key almost the football, the Sienna way there. Now, do you know that if that road is straight and it's working, is a good network. When we say driver they come with 100, you see one person, they born one person father to stand for road, say they stop you.
Now if state go that road now, what time say community go stop am?
NPC go
State
collect.
government.
Now listen to me.
Why they no stop this
Listen to
one?
me,
Why
Alexa.
community no stop this
The
one?
government are not the problem. Fine and good. I'm not blaming the government 100%. We also have our role to play in the reforming Nigeria. But now, do you think that somebody will take his money, go to inside the forest and construct a good road that is working perfectly well, just for exploitation of the Nigerian citizen? Then the one that can be used to bring food from Benue State to meet me and you worry. Tomato go sleep road. When you go supply hotel, say tomato don't dey. You know what they cost am? Tomato now they bad road. Trailers of tomato they bad road. As of yesterday now for this PTI junction, are they supply road yesterday? If not be say I drive go there, if na keke I dey, I swear to God, I for drop down, waka go back to where they go. I don't need dey inside motor, inside the hold up. Over like 20 to 30 trailers they road. They carry tomatoes. I enter inside the market, I want buy something. They tell me say no tomatoes. Say tomato the small this thing like they tell me say na 15,000. Wetin me normally they buy in a normal day, I fit buy like 8,000, 7,000. Do you understand? Kulokora they see wetin I want, but they say hold up, I not fit buy. I can go buy 15,000 naira to put for my fridge.
Down a community,
What I'm saying
nine
is that-
cost am abi.
Do you think that we can solve this country problem? Because if you are providing a solution to a problem, you should provide a solution that when you look at it and you wait, it's not just to argue that the government are not the problem. Yes, okay. If you say the government are not the problem, fine and good. What is now the solution aside revolution? Because what I'm saying is that
For you to
even
change
Bible talk and
yourself.
say, no, listen, Bible talk and
Change
say,
yourself. Everybody
except a
change.
corn of wheat fall down and die, it about tell
I
you.
want to change yourself.
But if
Say
it fall
you
down,
want
what
to-
did they yield fruit?
Some people they lie
Let
just
me
to
tell you-
survive.
let me
Do you
tell
know that?
something. Man shall not live by bread alone. Do you know the funny thing is?
If it's good for you,
Calm down. Let me tell you something. See, there's something that you say. Say if you know if you use because of crayfish. Many of us, it's on Nigerians, we have this habit of using because of crayfish, the bone hand. Yes. They will okay now for example Alexa was saying something just now that if they give you I know when I started my career with 30,000 naira. That was the first corporate
What year was
job.
that? What year was that?
Eh?
What year?
That was like 2019.
2019. 30,000
Yes.
naira still get small level.
It's,
Try and now.
wait,
What I know
wait,
is
That
that.
guy said
wait.
15.
Calm down. I'm getting somewhere. Now I started my corporate job with 30K. That as at that same time when I started my work, I called my babe. Babe, how far? Like all of us just finished school. See the updates I have. Oh, come and follow me to work here. She was like, now 30,000. Thank God you just said as at 2019 that 30,000 I still get small level. At least I was staying with my parents then. I was fully
Was your friend
clothed.
stay with her parents?
She was all of
All of
maybe
them told
friend
me.
circle No,
Because she dey stay with her own parents too.
Yes, nah.
Your own they feed you, they clothe you. You don't know that own they feed her, they clothe her.
Oh God, she be my friend.
Mm.
If na the one say they struggle to survive, I'll tell you say okay, yeah, this one they struggle. All of us just finish school like this, just come out. We went to Ekiti to serve together. I just thought that okay, let's start with this one. She was like, now that kind of work you want go do, and in fact,
Ima.
30,000 naira. So at least I don't try today. At least I don't try. I'm not where I used to be. Oh, I never make am, I never blow, but at least I dey try for myself. So the girl not get anything. She not get anything to her name. She's if man not give her, she not go shop.
All right. So
but this is something she would have. I've spent 6 years in my career right now, and I'm at a good place.
Yeah.
She not get anything for herself.
Okay. Now, so just we're about running up this session. And what I want to say is that I have a friend who, when I was in school, when all of us started school, he was still struggling to survive. But I will tell you that as of today, right now, what I was giving me money right now, even the guy show me. Let me tell you, that guy now, as I'm talking to you right now, he has his own compound in South Africa. He's living where he has 2 houses in Lekki. And this guy did not even know the 4 walls of a university. I'm not trying to say, what I'm trying to tell you is that you are trying to say that maybe because a person is dance. When would they do work that time? They try to do, this guy is dance, you know, they feel the work with guys, people can work. You see, no, if we do this kind of thing. No, I'm trying to tell you now, you're trying to say.
Everybody's starting from somewhere.
Yeah. Some people don't say they don't want.
You work for
Not everybody want really start from somewhere. No, listen to me. The fact say you ready to settle for something, not me say everybody go settle for that thing. No, you not really know whether she start something.
She not start anything. Girl, na my babe.
Because say she broke now, you think say she not start. If you say she get money
now,
now, you go know say she start something. Now, I believe that everybody have said their views. You understand? Everybody have speak their mind. Me where don't speak. Me where get a lot of things to tell. Let's get things to vibrate on. You said many things. Me, I've said my stuff. You said that you believe that Nigeria is not the cause. Me where said Nigeria is the cause. Politics. You said that police be your problem. You understand? But me, I will tell you to me, I believe that the only way Nigeria can be better is a revolution.